It's Power 105.1 and Teyana Taylor.
Hey.
Teyana Taylor.
I love the clap in the beginning of it.
You like that? I want you to feel welcomed and wanted because I'm so happy you're here. First of all, I would like to congratulate you because you, my friend, today happened to be Janet Jackson's Woman Crush Wednesday.
Hey, How about this though? You
these
didn't
are
even
life
peep
goals.
game.
All right,
She
tell me.
followed me too.
Today?
All this is happening today. This is like way too much for me because this really means that like I had to be on your brain. Like you was thinking about me.
She woke up and thought about you today.
Yeah, she woke up and said, you know what? Let me go and follow Teyana.
Do you feel like you're posting differently now that she's following you?
Like honestly, yeah, she just started following me, so I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be trying to like audition every post. No,
She's gonna be
everybody used to start mad dance moves. No.
I loved that Janet story. I loved seeing that whole story. You're a big fan. Everybody knows you're a big fan. And you got to meet her, and it was so emotional and very sweet. And sometimes when you love somebody that much, it's scary to meet them because then they could disappoint you. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
sometimes.
but it's crazy because I disappointed myself more than anything because she was just so perfect, so beautiful, and so humble, and so sweet, and so kind, and so soft. Me,
what did you do?
I did. You know, when you love somebody so much, you don't even think straight. I gave her a merch shirt with my face on it.
She probably
I
loved
gave
it.
her a shirt with my face on it. I was on a picture like this. And I was just like, I said, yeah, girl, you can wear it to bed, you wear it to rehearsal. Like, but I wasn't talking about none of the real stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
weren't like,
think,
this is why you changed my life.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. But I think it's because when you love a person that much, you already shocked that you're in front of them. You know what I'm saying? So all I was able to get, I was sitting there looking at her like this. I said, you are stunning. I just kept saying that, but it was just like, oh my God. And then she had a whole meet and greet, whole line waiting for her.
That's so sweet.
So I was just like, okay, let me just hurry up.
Is it just her or are there other people like that? Or she's the one like for you?
And
like she's the one.
Like she is the one.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Aaliyah. Like,
right.
I love everybody. Anita Baker. But Janet is just like.
She's Janet Jackson.
Yeah. And it's pretty sad that I never got the chance to meet Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
What would you have said? Would you have given her a
I would have given her a shirt with my face on it. Oh! I would have definitely gave Aaliyah a shirt with my face on it.
I saw you posted after I had Mary on, and we would talk. Remember we were talking about you
when
I had Mary on, because Mary had Teyana Taylor ab goals. And she, I think, watched that video, that fake video, about 4,000 times. We had a whole fangirl moment. But I saw you posting. You saw that.
No, I was hyped about that. I will send Mary a shirt too.
You should send her a shirt.
I'm gonna send her a shirt. I'm gonna send shirts to Mary too. That's gonna be my thing. Yeah,
that's how you honor someone.
Exactly. I was gonna send you a shirt but yeah, I was acting so weird. I was just like,
I did that when I met Oprah. I was really stupid.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I was
stupid
really
stuff.
all the shit I shouldn't have said. That's what I said. It was just so corny and like it was not.
And then how about as soon as you walk away, you like, damn, I should have asked how she was actually doing today.
Or just been
House
normal.
Tour.
Or just been a normal person.
Just be normal. Because I feel like I thought I got everything out on a FaceTime.
Yeah.
So it's like I thought when I would see her, I would have my cool school thing going on. And no, I cried all over again.
Aww,
like it was
that's
just
so cute though.
And she was just smiling. She got that smile.
Yeah, she's like otherworldly. She really is like otherworldly.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you, the first time I saw you, you're never gonna remember this. This is 100 years ago. You were a kid. I was coming out of a club, and you were I want to say it was either a bicycle or a skateboard. Do you skateboard?
Yeah.
So you were probably on a
skateboard.
skateboard.
On a skateboard, most likely.
And you were with boys, and you was talking shit like one of the boys. And this is why I noticed you, because that was me. You know what I'm saying? I was the little girl on the block who used to talk shit with the boys and be able to make maybe one of them cry, or you know what I'm saying? Like I could do that.
Right.
And so nobody introduced us, but I remember seeing you. You were outside. I want to say it was like 14th Street. Like it was outside one of them clubs back then, and you was on a skateboard. And I was like, who is that? Like you struck me so much just seeing you. I was like, who is that girl? And they were like, oh, she's I don't remember what they said. That's Teyana. She's gonna be on that new. I guess it was before the Sweet 16. But that's how much I was like struck by you just in the street. Some like a little girl in the street that I was like, who is that badass little girl?
Bad.
But in a good, but in a dope way. Like I know you had style. You was already like, you know what I'm saying? And then I saw you do Google Me performance at Marquee.
Yes, sir.
Many years later.
Oh my God, that was my showcase. That's my first showcase.
I was there.
Yes, you was.
And
That's crazy.
And I thought to myself, this girl's gonna be huge. Like you're super talented, huge presence, and then all these different phases of your career. Watching you deliver, even like the movies, Medea, you delivered. But your career has not been exactly what people. It's not the typical career.
Yeah.
Like you've had so many challenges and so many
so many.
But you don't go. But you don't go away. Like you
right.
keep going. You know what I'm saying?
It's like that. It's like that roach that just won't die, or that ant you try to, and it's just still like.
But in a good way, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that means that you're meant to do this.
For real.
But is that frustrating? What is that life as an artist to really just be right there, to be with the Pharrell, to be with Kanye, to be with, have all these opportunities, and you're constantly trying to. Like, what does that feel like as an artist?
I mean, it's definitely frustrating, you know, and I think I always held my head though, you know, and I learned to just occupy my mind on other things, which is the reason why it seems like I do everything but music. It's like, this girl do everything. She sing, dance, acting, like that kept me sane, you know. Of course, my mom kept me, that was a big part, you know, like just my upbringing, period.
But are we gonna get it? Like, what is happening with the music?
Yes,
what happens now?
Well, the good news is that Kanye produced the whole album.
Oh, it's done.
Yes, we got 3 more songs to go.
Okay,
so we 90%
How is
there.
it? What does it sound like?
So good.
Is it?
It's like Ralph Lauren, Kanye, college popped Kanye.
Ooh,
is lit. Like he went there. He went there.
That's exciting.
I can't wait for you to hear it. Extra OD lit.
Is there a time frame though? Because you got to corner Kanye, you know.
Yeah, that's true. But the good thing about it is he was talking March, and we're already in March, and it's because we got songs to finish. Yeah. So if he's already in like, yo, let's drop some stuff. He was trying to drop a song the day the show came out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we want to make sure the whole rollout like is more easier said than done. You know. But the good thing is he's on the type of time that we're on now. Now we know that at any given moment, like, we're ready to drop. So it's not even really a timeline, but I definitely think like more April, summer. I'll definitely have music out. When it's time to throw the cookouts and shit, I'm going to definitely have the music out for sure. Good. Definitely got to have the cookout music popping.
It's time, baby.
Yes, it is.
How did because when Fade dropped, I felt like, oh, now everybody knows who she is.
Right.
On a different level. Did you feel that? Do you feel a difference of?
Did I? I mean, I didn't even go to the VMAs because usually I don't go places if I don't got a reason to be there. Like, especially award shows and stuff. Like, it's just motivation for me to be like, I don't want to go until I have a reason to be there. I would have never thought that year I would have actually had a reason to be there because I didn't know the video was coming out.
What do you mean?
I didn't know the video was coming out. I didn't know he was premiering it at the VMAs. So I was in Atlanta.
Until it aired?
I seen it with everybody else.
Shut up.
And when I tell you the moment that thing said, well, no one ain't around, and it said Teyana Taylor, my phone. So I wasn't even prepared for what the hell was about to happen. And like literally my whole life / career changed like overnight. Wow. And it was just crazy. I'm talking about like modeling agencies.
Business. What were you doing?
We probably was just in the house cleaning up, had Junie chasing Junie.
Just having a regular old day.
Yeah, I knew that he was premiering a video, but Kanye does so much. I didn't think that the Fate video was like I knew it was a priority, but I didn't think it was gonna come out that soon. We had just shot it.
And on a platform that big.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I didn't even know. So maybe he wanted it to be a surprise. I don't know what was going on. I just know when he was talking about it, like my stomach started bubbling a little bit because I was like, well, which video is it? I know he did Fade, but I don't know what else he do in his spare time. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
he probably
knows what Kanye did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he could have shot 13 other videos that I don't know about. Like I don't know. Especially when he went on his long speech, whatever. And then when he said the video and it said Fade, and I was just like, my whole stomach
were you in
dropped.
The house? Were you running around in circles in the house?
Yes, like, and it was crazy because my mom and them, y'all weren't even in Atlanta yet. Like it. Yeah, it wasn't even a thing where it was just like we were all prepared. We would have all been in the house. We would all went to New York. Like it wasn't even like that. When I heard that music, I instantly FaceTimed my mom, and we was all screaming. She was screaming, crying.
I'd have been screaming too. I'd have been crying.
Yeah, that was she's definitely.
This is so big.
I just laugh every time she cries.
You think it's funny, really?
Because she'd be so proud. It'd just be so funny. Even when the nail salon over, she was just like,
oh,
like the nail salon wasn't even open yet. We were like preparing it for opening, and she was just crying, just seeing the process because that was a long journey too. But yeah, when that shit came out, it was just like, it was everywhere.
Because when something like that, when a moment like that happens, you feel it. You know, like, this is something is happening here.
Exactly.
It's not just a
I
regular,
didn't know what was
like,
going to happen, but I was just, I had a feeling in my gut that was just like, but I didn't want to get hyped and even be like, yeah, make sure y'all watch me tonight. Fade coming out. And then it's like,
crickets.
It's a whole nother video. Then you like, oh, I just knew because that was the most recent video he did. Like, I just thought, nope. So I kind of even like having that feeling of, nope, it ain't my video. It ain't going to be me. Da-da-da. And it was. And I'm talking about my phone went off. Like, I have not had a day off since.
Wow. Good for you, baby.
Thank you.
Then everybody want to look like you when the video drop.
Man.
Everybody don't want to know what the hell you're doing.
But I gotta give a big up. I gotta give a big ups to VH1 because when shit.
That's fine. Go crazy.
When it really got lit is when I did the VH1 the hip hop honors when I did the little Kim
Bodied
tribute.
that, by the way.
Thank you.
Bodied that.
That was that right there. Just like. Set the whole tone because at that point it was like, girl, drop a rap album tonight and we'll buy it. Drop a rap album right now at this moment. I think Kanye even seen it too because I had went to LA shortly after that to start the album, and that's when he called me in the room. We was talking about the hip hop honors and Junie and my family, the whole union, and that's what inspired him to want to do Fade.
Wow.
So.
And then now the show's coming.
Mm-hmm.
What does the show feel like? Is it funny? Is it ridiculous? Is it
funny.
Is it gonna make mom cry?
It is funny. The only part that's a little awkward is like her watching and my nana watching.
Oh, cause you get like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah,
mushy,
it just be weird.
It's a lot of sharing.
It's a lot of sharing.
You don't get worried about that? People get worried about putting your relationship in public like that.
I don't get worried about that. I mean, if you might as well have a show if you on social media. It's the same
true.
shit. You know what I'm saying? You on social media, they see you every day. They're living through you through 60-second videos. Why not give them 30 minutes of you? You know what I'm saying? So really dig in to understand your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, even behind Fashion Week, everybody, oh, you killed Fashion Week. This show shows everything before I walk on that stage. When I walk on that stage, it's like, oh, she killed it. Everything that's behind that stage is a circus. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's to show people, that, and show them the album process, show them my frustrations with the label, show them my frustrations, to really understand me. Because there was a point in time where everybody was like, well, what does she do? Why is she famous? Why is everybody so interested? Like, what is it about her that everybody It was still this mystiqueness that everybody wanted to know more. And I feel like, this show is giving them a little bit more of me and who I am, and balancing life with my career and, my marriage and being a mommy and being a wife and different things like that. And people get to really,
that's hard,
see more.
By the way.
Yeah, it's tough.
Doing all of that balance. Do you have a key? Is there something that we'll see?
Balance is key. All you could do is balance and, and I guess prioritize on what it means to you. Like on my days off, when he was playing in Cleveland, I would fly all the way to Cleveland, even if I only had a day and a half off. But that's part of priority and, and balance and knowing that, this one day off could probably be my last day off for a very long time. So do I miss the moment and make an excuse of why I can't come? Or I go and do what I have to do as a wife.
Yeah. It's hard to. And then he plays basketball, so that makes it
Exactly.
even.
So
it's not like
schedule,
he's sitting home and available to you.
Exactly. And then it's tough for him because it's like, the way his schedule is, the way mine is, I could bring Junie with me everywhere. Mm-hmm. So quite naturally, she comes with me. She can't go with him all the time. Mm-hmm. So when I'm gone, that means me and Junie's gone.
Right.
So he's away from his wife and his baby.
So wait, do you have to live in Sacramento now? How does that work?
Well, we actually just bought a house in L.A.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a 45-minute flight to Sacramento. So it didn't even make sense. And season's almost over April 12th. So it didn't make sense to go out there. I go out there on my days off, though. But
that's not bad.
Yeah.
Did you... I didn't know you did... I didn't know you was like choreographing like
yeah, I was in there.
I just saw that on the thing. It said Beyonce ring the alarm. Did you know that? Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, I was like 15. And it was crazy because it was just really to show her the chicken noodle soup. But I did the same thing I did to Kanye. I started throwing a little extra salt and pepper and
what do you mean?
Work my way in there. Like with Dark Fantasy, I wasn't supposed to be on that song.
And what happened?
I was supposed to just do some backgrounds. I wound up doing a whole hook, the intro, the outro.
How you do it? You just squeeze your way in?
Because he wanted me to come to to look at clothes because we were fashion friends. Like he wanted me to see the stuff that Balmain had designed for tour, and
then you're honest. You're like the honest friend too, right?
Yeah, I'm the honest one. He was like, yeah, I knew you like this. I keep it a buck. He loved people that keep it a buck. But he was playing the song, and I got the humming. He was like, oh, can you put some backgrounds? Da-da-da. So when you get in the booth and your mic is on, but the music not playing yet, I was doing mad runs. Mad runs. I'm talking about singing my heart out, act like that. I ain't know they was hearing me or whatever. He's like, oh, you really sing. Like, so he wound up giving me like my own little like studio room. And I came out, did the hook. I was supposed to only do backgrounds. I came out with the hook, the ad-libs, the backgrounds, all types of stuff.
You were like, this is all me right here.
Yeah. That's how I got that. Same thing I did with Beyonce. I went to show her the chicken noodle soup. I started throwing in others. Remember the little chance?
Yeah, I know the song, but how did you? Somebody called you?
She wanted to learn it, and this before I got signed. But you know how Harlem is. Harlem is small, and she heard about the kids.
She heard about you.
Heard about the kids.
Did you give her a shirt with your face on it?
I almost did. But at that point, I didn't have a little screen machine to make my merch yet.
Right, because you were 15.
But I definitely, I owe her a shirt.
Yeah,
I owe her a shirt. So if you interview her, you wear my shirt and say, I have one for you in the back.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can just go and grab her shirt too.
Okay.
I owe her one. You tell her I owe her that.
Whatever you need me to do. Whatever you want me to do.
So when I met her, and she was dancing, I was just like, oh yeah, maybe you could add this in. So I just started. I work my area. I'm from Harlem.
So wait, you went to the set of her video?
Yeah.
And you were like, let me do the chicken noodle soup.
I went to the set.
Somebody told you to come.
Me.
Right.
Yeah, they were expecting me.
Beyonce wants to see you do this.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you could teach her it so she could do it in the video.
Exactly.
Were you supposed to be in the video?
No, I was supposed to just like
show
literally
her.
just show her.
Okay.
But in the midst of it, I just started throwing in some more moves. I was like, yeah, do this. You should do this. And I love her for that because it was like, this is Beyonce. And I'm just like this 15-year-old girl. And like, she's just so dope for that. Once again, that's still spreading opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And like people like that, that's an inspiration. Even with Janet, it's like taking out the time to even do that. For me, knowing how much that means to somebody, like that's what I want to do for people. What they've done for me.
Yeah, I get that. I can't even imagine being 15 years old on the set with Beyonce.
And then turn around and I did the Blue Magic video, so I was with Hove and Pharrell, and then like I've been around some pretty iconic people. Like people that say they don't know what I do.
But it takes a very big personality and a big confidence level to be able to be 15. To be in front of Beyonce and to be able to be like, this is what you should be doing. Right? Like that's probably from mom, right? Mom gave that to you?
Yeah.
That type of confidence.
Get it from my mama. Because she's a Sagittarius in me too.
Is that what that is?
For school.
You didn't give her a t-shirt though.
I didn't give her a t-shirt.
Really focused. If you was really focused.
If I was really focused, I would have been gave her a shirt. I'm dead tight. But I mean, at 15, you just excited to be there.
But you got a choreography credit for that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Cause I was throwing in some extra moves. I was in that thing.
And then she was like, "Hold up, we're gonna do this. Hold up, let's regroup." How does that work?
No, like when she was dancing, like I'm like
on
the
side.
And it's crazy. Yeah, I'm like right there. Yeah, like she's like when she was on the table dancing, I was like right there. It's crazy because she did like a little documentary, and this is how I know I'm such a creep. So she did a documentary, right? And you see me for a split second, you just see this big hair, and it's her on top of the table, and I'm like up. And we doing like the same move. I'm like,
she's following you,
and she's following me. And at the time, I have the phones wasn't lit to be taking screenshots and stuff.
Right.
But now I gotta go find that documentary because I was definitely in that, and that was definitely a creep moment because I knew it was me because I had the big hair.
That's all you see is your hair.
That's all you see is you see the hair. And you see both of us like going like that.
You should post that for Throwback Thursday.
Yeah, I want to find it, and it's so dope because every time I see her, she gives me like such good advice, and it's just dope because you would think like, okay, she probably gonna forget about me after this video.
No.
Like, every single time she see me, always supporting me. Like she put the word in with Hove, her and Pharrell put the word in for me to dance the whole video. And when she seen Hove, she said, "See, I told you she was a superstar." Like she was hyping me up when I was all shaking. Like she was always been like genuinely like supportive. And this is Beyonce. She don't have to do that. She don't have to prove a point. None of that. You know, like, but that's just dope.
Really dope.
Super dope.
You're going to do that. You're going to pay all that forward.
Yeah.
Right? That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to find some time to get up to your nail salon. I heard it's been crazy in there, right?
You need to find some time, especially while it's snowing.
Yeah. It's probably a little lighter in there today, right?
When I tell you they be out there like they be like lined up at the Supreme store, they be out there with the sun chairs, the cookout chairs. They don't be playing.
To get their nails done?
Yes.
Do you sell anything in there?
We about to start selling merch with my face on it.
With your face on it? You could be like Janet Jackson.
Right.
You have a t-shirt.
You too. Can I have a t-shirt? of
with
me.
Teyana's face on it.
Okay.
What is your face? Is it serious face? Is
No,
it
it's
smile?
actually it's dope because I made it like how the concert merch used to be back
Yeah.
in the days. So it say like Spill on Our 7 tour 1997.
Yeah.
So it really looked like a I'm gonna get you one.
Please.
Yeah.
I'm-
It's dope. My pose is like this.
What do I have to do to get a shirt with
so
your
nice.
face on it? Like Jesus.
Don't worry, we got one for you. I'm gonna have them. You can message it over there.
Please.
Okay, because I got one waiting for you.
All right, fine.
It's really good.
All right, what else are we going to see you do? So I know we in the show, we're going to see you with your family. We're going to see you getting ready for Fashion Week, which
The
is
album.
the album. Oh, in the studio?
The
Oh.
album.
Kanye's in it?
No, he's not.
Okay,
in
I
it.
was going to say that's
This is
heavy
before
clearance. That's
this
heavy
is
clearance.
Heavy clearance. The VMAs.
Okay.
All of that, the inspiration behind the look and everything. It's like literally a little bit of everything. And then when it was time for Iman to leave, that was really emotional. Because that's always tough. Like, that was my first time him having to leave and I don't go with him. Like,
What do you mean?
because this was a busy year for me.
Okay.
You know, like, you gotta think about it. 2 years before that, I was pregnant. So it was like,
you were together all the time.
Yeah. And then like when I was working, like it always went like this. Like during his season, I always had off for some reason. And then when it started getting hot, when he have off is my work, and that was my working season. So that was like tour season. I went on tour with Chris,
Right.
so he would come with me and I would come with him. So it's the first time in a minute that we really like both been working nonstop to where it's like we not even really used to the routine of being apart. So that's another thing you'll see on the show that's a lot, trying to balance that
That is tough.
routine that you know.
But when you get back together, though, that's probably nice.
It's nice, but it's what I'm saying, it's 50-50 because it's nice, but then it's so many emotions and trying to just live in the moment.
Yeah.
But you still sad knowing like, yeah, I'm happy, but you got to leave in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like it's tough.
Yeah.
It's definitely rough.
I'm
'Cause
so
you're trying to, like,
excited
make
to
the best
see
of it.
So do we see you on tour too? You said you was running around the tour. You said you was on tour with Chris?
And I was on tour with Chris when I was pregnant.
Oh, when you were pregnant. That was like
Yeah.
2. Oh, so that was, you
Yeah,
don't have any
yeah,
footage of that.
mm-mm.
That must have been crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, and I didn't even tell the label. We toured with Chris, and I was probably like we toured till I was like maybe 4-5 months pregnant, something like that.
I love Chris's Freaky Friday video. I think it's kind of.
I love it so much.
It's really good, right? It's really
It's
good.
so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You were a good friend to him, even through some of the hardest times. When
Yeah,
people were like,
that's my homie. Like that's my brother for life.
yeah.
Period. We best friends. So
Still now,
he on
because
album,
sometimes
yeah.
when you get into a relationship, your guy friends, it gets hard to maintain guy friendships when you're
Right.
in a relationship or you're married. But you've been able to do that.
yeah, because that's really like, and you know, for a long time, and it's so sad because in the industry you can't be friends with somebody without somebody thinking that y'all doing something.
Yeah, of course.
And me and Chris is like genuine friends.
Mhm.
Like have never ever.
Gone down that road.
Never gone down that road. Like it's
Yeah.
almost like a ew, ew, you ugly. Like for real, like we think that each other. Like, we both think that each other is so ugly. Like,
Shut
it's
up.
crazy.
That's no
Like
way.
no, it's crazy. But I mean, not in for real. But it's just
Right.
like ew, like this nasty. Like that's really like
Yeah, no, I have guy friends like that. I get it.
yeah.
I totally get it.
He is on the album though.
He is?
I was
Right.
literally. I just took Junie to go see him the other day. He be picking Junie up all the time. He like,
Oh, so they
I want to go to
close?
Sky Zone. Yes, him and Junie is very, very close. Sometimes he just called me just to see her. I'm just like,
What
okay.
about me? I'm
Nigga,
the
I'm
mother.
fine. Did you do your verse on the album yet?
Are there a lot of guest appearances too?
Huh?
Are there a lot of guests on the album?
Nah. It was just this song in particular that I was like, yeah, this is the one that Chris, because you know everybody's dying to see a dance video with me and Chris. So we trying to get it popping.
And is the
I'm trying
song
to figure
is a
it out.
dance type of song?
We trying to figure it out.
You have to.
Yeah, because you know we already got like 3 different songs together that we just, well, Do Not Disturb was on my first
Mhm.
album. But the other song we never released it because it was some clearance issues or whatever. But yeah, like we been trying to give
Yeah,
the world
because who could
some heat.
do that with you and who could do that with him? Like y'all need to do that. There has to be a dance video.
Yeah, we got some stuff up our sleeves.
You
We
have to
just literally
debut
just
it
over
at a
there.
video awards ceremony.
Yeah, it gotta be something crazy.
A moment.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to hear the album.
Thank you.
Congratulations, baby. I'm so
Thank
glad your
you.
moment is here now.
Yes, and when you come to the Nelson, I'll play the album for you.
Will you?
And I'm gonna have your shirt waiting for you. Do you want me to sign it, or you just want it like so you can wear it? Because I don't like signing people's stuff when they want to wear it. I can get you a signed one, and I
Yeah.
can get you one you can wear.
I think I would like to wear it.
Yeah.
I would like a signed
I'm
one.
dead serious though. I don't waste my merch. If you're not gonna wear the merch, you're not gonna get a shirt.
I will wear the shirt. What are you
Okay.
gonna fucking track my wardrobe?
Yes, I'm be like,
another interview.
Hello,
Still hasn't
I'm a-
worn the shirt.
Angie Martinez just interviewed.
And she's not wearing the
Hello,
shirt.
I'm clicking every link every
Is there an artist
time.
you would like to see me interview with
I'm
your
putting
shirt
you in
on?
a search engine. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one.
Huh?
Let me see.
Who would you like to see me interview with your shirt on?
I mean, you done interviewed everybody. Who's left?
I know there's
Who's
plenty,
left?
but they come all the time. Nobody. Oprah.
And you interview Oprah, you wear my shirt now, okay? Interview Oprah, wear my shirt. If you re-interview like Janet Jackson, wear my shirt. You
Wear the
interview anybody that's great, you wear my shirt. You tell them I'm wearing greatness on me right now.
You want me to wear the shirt multiple times?
Yeah, because it's going to be like a vintage shirt, like my Dream Mafia shirt. I have a
It's
Dream
so
Mafia
cute.
shirt. I have a Dream Mafia shirt, and then I have like my Janet shirt.
Yeah.
And I wear my Dream Mafia shirt. I wear it every other day.
I see you wore today as a special day.
Exactly. As long as you have a washer and dryer, good.
Okay.
And then the more you wash it, the more vintage the shirt will look. And you'll really look like
Yeah.
you have like a throwback Teyana Taylor concert tee.
Okay. Thank you for getting me focused. Because I was only going to wear it once. Now we're going to get it together.
At least give me like 3 times.
And you just motivated me to try to book Oprah again.
Yeah.
This is my motivation.
Oh, and
so I
I'm
can
going
wear
to leave
my
you one to
shirt.
give to Mary.
Yes, I will totally get Mary
Yeah.
one. Thank you, my love. I'm so
Thank
glad I got to see you. Congrats on
Yes.
everything.
Thank you.
Teyana Taylor, everybody. Follow on 519.